Gears of War. Let's get back to this news. Gears of War actor may have teased a new game is coming. Who's in Gears of War? Second Gears of War article we've had in a while. Let's see. Gears of War. Liam McEntry, the actor who plays Gears of War 4's protagonist and Gears 5 supporting character JD Phoenix, posted on Twitter about entering the X-Men 97 Xbox sweepstakes, trying to win an Xbox-themed X-Men themed Xbox. A fan responded asking about JD's fate in the Gears of War story. Now, why would he tell that? Referring to his possible death in Gears 5, depending on the player's choice. The question was if JD's death would be canon in the Gears universe. In response to which, this guy teased that news about the next game may be coming in June. For those who didn't play Gears 5, spoiler, there's like a big thing that happens at the end where you have to kill one of the main characters. And his character can die, so I guess he's trying to figure out if it's canon or not. I have no idea. I think Gears of War tells all in June. What do you mean you have no idea? Get the fuck out of here. You were the damn main character in the game. What up, Brad? Damn, going directly back to 2X really shows you how crispy the animations are. Exactly. And keep in mind, those animations were on Twitter. It's compressed. It's going to look way better on your PC and your PlayStation and shit. So wait, this June? Yeah, I mean, you got Summer Games Fest and some other shit. I think the UB Forward event coming. So, I mean, it makes sense to, that's the E3 season. That's still when, even though E3 doesn't exist anymore, that's still when companies reveal games and shit like that. I have no idea. He said, based on his knowing this unannounced detail, it sounds like this dude might be doing work on the next Gears of War, which likely means JD will be alive in some capacity. If JD is the character Coalition moves forward with, that likely means Delmont Walker, the other ally the player can choose to kill, won't be saved in Gears 5. That's the black guy. So yeah, in Gears 5, you had a choice to either save Marcus's son or his best friend, the black guy. And if they're moving forward, they're going to make one of the deaths canon. If I had to take a wild guess, they're going to kill the black guy. Why wouldn't the character's death be canon? Because you had choice. That's why. I don't see it. Like, what would actually be cool is instead of making a death canon, they should make it to like Mass Effect, where it reads your save file, and based off your save file from Gears 5, that's what character loads in. So then you have, then it gives it multiple playthroughs then. Because depending on who's alive, it changes the story a little bit. I think that's what they should do. Instead of making one death canon. You heard the Kendrick diss? There's a Kendrick diss. Did that drop like 30 seconds ago? Or are you yapping? If there was a Kendrick diss, it would be trending right there. Yeah, you're yapping. There's no Kendrick diss. How are you looking forward to the new Gears? I was a big Gears fan in high school. I don't know about looking forward to, but I'll try it. Like, I hope it's good, but like, I'm not putting all my cards on them because, like, you know, it's been around for so long. It's only so much you can do with a franchise when you're 6 games in. So like, it's not that it's necessarily bad. I think it just kind of ran its course for me. You holding off on Sandland? Yeah, the reviews are kind of like, this is exactly what I got. But yeah, I need the link to that Cash Every Day. I need the link to that Kendrick dish you was talking about, my boy. He said I'm about to earn a 600. Yeah, you are. What you coming to chat lying for? 600, nigga. What the fuck? Why'd you say that? Like, niggas just be on the internet lying for no reason. Just say hi. Like, I didn't think he would actually check. You always talk positive about Gears Online, so I hope the new has good online. Well, when I talk positive about Gears Online, I'm talking about the original trilogy. 4 and 5 and Judgment, especially Judgment, was a fuck no. The last 2 were okay. I felt like they were missing something. I don't know what. I can't even explain what it is. The only logical explanation I can think of is like I might just be burnt out on Gears. You said, bro, what happened? He came in here and said, did you hear the Kendrick diss? And I said, what's the Kendrick diss? And then he didn't answer. And then I pulled up on Twitter. Nothing was trending. Like, if Kendrick Lamar dropped a diss, that would be trending on Twitter. Just lying. Wasn't Gears mad sweaty online? Yeah, I was one of them. For those unaware, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a wall bouncer. Absolutely. I be team wiping and shit. It's been a while since y'all haven't seen me play, but like I always say, my rule when it comes to games, Niggas love to talk shit about me, but like I like to think that I'm pretty comprehensible in most games, but you'll rarely hear me say I'm good at a game. Like you'll rarely hear me say that. But when I tell you I'm good at a game, usually I am. Like I said, I'm pretty, well, I don't know if I am now. I was. If I played enough, it'd probably come back to me. I was good at Gears. But guys, I remember nobody believed me. I was like, yeah, I was good at Smash Bros when I was a kid because that was the only game I had on GameCube. Melee, I played that for like 2 years straight, like no online, just playing on like the hardest difficulty. I used to play people for money. So when the new one that came out, I didn't beat all that, but I beat a lot of viewers when we would run lobbies. Like, oh, you're actually pretty good at the game. Yeah, I told you I was. You said I'm the same with Gear. So absolutely, yeah, I'm a wall bouncer. I'm a little sweaty ass wall bouncer. I've played plenty of games where I team wipe people by myself. We need to update the GI tier list. So after careful consideration, Blizzard's official account announced last year, we at Blizzard have made the decision not to hold BlizzCon 2024. We're excited to bring BlizzCon back in future years, and we still have some exciting plans for events in 2024. Translation, guys, I'm not gonna read this article. Translation, we don't have anything to show. Overwatch fucking sucks. Nobody cares about a Diablo update. World of Warcraft, Translation, we have nothing to show. Translation, we don't want to do an in real life event because not only do we have nothing to show, we don't want to face the backlash over Overwatch's current state. Basically, our company's just in a bad state right now. We just can't make a good game. I wonder if Mass Effect multiplayer would come back. Andromeda had multiplayer, but it was underbaked. Mass Effect 3's multiplayer was really good. Andromeda's was really mid. I'm cool with them doing it, but like if they do it, they got to put their heart in it. Otherwise, I wouldn't want them to do it. I appreciate it, Corn Man. Welcome to the stream. Their heart's got to be in it. Like they should make a separate team strictly for like the multiplayer. I would like to see them do Mass Effect PvP. See if there's a way to balance that. That would be fun. Because like if you didn't play Mass Effect's multiplayer, it was a co-op. Mass Effect multiplayer was basically Helldivers before Helldivers. It was a lot of fun. What the fuck is this shit? Anyways, Blizzard's in shambles. You guys don't have phones? Right. You don't want to play the mobile joint? So no BlizzCon. Good news for Stellar Blade. Digital Foundry, they did a test. They basically said the game runs really good. So if you're worried about performance issues on your PS5, you shouldn't. Although the demo ran really good, so that doesn't surprise me. And that demo just came out last month. That demo was probably close to like the final build, and they just cut out a piece. So that's good to hear. Performance is good on that. Love the newest video, by the way. Appreciate it, Dust. I might buy a PS5 just for Stellar Blade. Just for Stellar Blade? Interesting. Game Informer can exclusively reveal that Deathbound, an upcoming single-player party-based Souls-like, will now launch on PlayStation and Xbox alongside PC later this year. A party-based Souls-like. What does that mean? I'm gonna watch this trailer too. Developer Trial Force Studios and publisher Tate revealed Deathbound, a new Souls-like with a unique class-based twist last August. At the time, PC was the only platform, but now Game Informer can exclusively reveal Deathbound will be on PC and Xbox day one. As we learned with Deathbound's reveal last year, the game wears its Souls-like inspiration on its sleeve. However, it aims to differentiate itself within the ever-growing genre with what Triforce calls a single-player party-based system. Players will control a single Vestal that channels various heroes known as the Fallen. These are individual characters, each with unique skill sets, combat styles, and lore that share the player-controlled vessel. As such, players can switch between different characters, but they'll need to do so with the caution as they aren't necessarily in alliance with one another, so you can play multiple characters. That's just a fancy way of saying it. I don't remember this trailer. Hold up.
That monster slaughtered my entire world.
Bro, what is this?
That monster slaughtered my entire world.
Okay, that looks better. But I was about to get really offended by that blurry ass shit.
We've come too far to stop now.
I've never seen this trailer. This must have came out today. Oh yeah, official console announcement. Where's the, come on, show some gameplay, baby. Dark Souls in Brooklyn. Brooklyn Souls. Not gonna lie, so far I'm not really too impressed. Is this coming to Game Pass? This is like it'd be good on Game Pass. Yeah, where's the party at that they were talking about? Where's the co-op? Like, oh, nigga. No, did he, bro? What the fuck? We got limitless throat.
There's one type of essence we haven't tried yet.
I'm not impressed. Looks like a generic Souls clone. The relationships between characters also must be taken into effect, as it greatly impacts gameplay. Press release reads, the Church of Death and the Cult of Life are at odds with one another. Aligning opposing factions close to one another in the vessel will cause conflict, resulting in consequential combat effects. Alternatively, strong synergies with shared beliefs may offer combat boosts that can spell disaster for the ruthless bosses awaiting steel and magic. No matter the creed, the fallen must fight. Man, this is yapping. I'm not impressed. This looks like a Steam sale game. I also dope that Fallout 4 is getting an update. Yeah, they're supposed to be updating the performance and shit like that. So basically the game it now works how it should have worked like 10 years ago. What else I got for y'all? That was disappointing. I thought that like, we got the exclusive. Thought that was gonna be something cool. Knuckles might not be the only Sonic spinoff. We have a really good plan for the Sonic future of Sonic, says the producer. So Sonic is a whore on console. He's about to become a whore on television and movies. I think what's great about the Sonic world is we have all these characters. They come up with through the game. Wait, they've come up through games. They've come up through the comics, and they're all interesting in their own right. No, they're not. No, they're not. Cream the Rabbit is not interesting. Chows are cute, but they're not that interesting, bro. What are you talking about? Asher tells Games Radar Plus ahead of the release of Knuckles when asked about possible future spinoffs. Like, I don't want a story about that big ass robot. For Asher and his team, which includes producer Neil and director Jeff, it's always been crucial that they stay ahead in the planning process, which includes Tails at the end of 2020 Sonic the Hedgehog and bringing in Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 2's post-credit scene. We have a really good plan for the future of Sonic. As we grow these characters, what television has provided us with Knuckles is a moment to go to do a deep dive character study into them. As we find stories we're excited about, we're going to hopefully continue to do this. Translation, Paramount likes the money they're making from Sonic, so they're going to make more. Don't be fooled. Sonic is not that fucking deep. This nigga deep throats chili dogs and ignores Amy's FaceTimes. That's the story. And Dr. Robotnik is trying to take over the world again. It's not that deep. Rouge the Bat TV show is good. Let's go. So Catwoman, the TV show, but it's a bat. Of course, Shadow may be the prime candidate for any future spinoff. According to recent reports, the Ultimate Life Form will be voiced by Keanu Reeves. Yeah, we know, just yapping at this point. Tails needs his own shit. What would the Tails show be about? Fixing broken planes and shit? And chasing Sonic around? Sonic, I love you! Do they even have Amy in the Sonic movies yet? Nah, she got to get her own show. BBL Rouge. In weirdo Nintendo news, for those of you unaware, the server shut down for the 3DS and the Wii U. But the one loophole in it is the servers don't officially shut down as long as somebody's on them. And according to GameSpot, exactly one person is still online in Splatoon for the Wii U after the shutdown. And are there any IT experts in the chat? Why is this a thing? Is this an IT issue where they can't shut down the servers as long as one or two people are on it, as long as somebody's on it? Or is Nintendo just being respectful and saying, somebody's still playing, so as long as they're on it, we're going to leave it online? That first comment is crazy. That's me. I'm squirming on the floor right now in my own ink. I didn't even read that. I think to be respectful, they could eat. That's what I'm saying. Like, couldn't they just kick them off? Like, so how long you gonna run your Wii U for, my boy? This is Nintendo niggas is weird, man. Weird. This nigga typed this shit with a Minish cap on, bro. That nigga banged his Hyrule shield against the keyboard to type that shit. That shit is weird. Next topic. ByteDance is reportedly considering selling TikTok without the algorithm to someone outside the tech industry. So for those of you unaware, the Senate passed the bill. Well, it was a bill with a bunch of shit in there, a bunch of foreign aid. Basically, if you're worried about inflation, it's going to get worse because America is cutting another blank check to several countries, which I believe Ukraine and Taiwan is. We're going to save everybody else but our own people. But what's also in that bill, shoehorned into that bill, is the TikTok ban. The Senate passed this bill with a bunch of stuff on it, but the bill doesn't 100% pass unless Sleepy Joe wakes up and signs it. Keep in mind, the president also reserves the right to veto. You should have learned this, you know, if you weren't making TikToks in school. Sleepy Joe woke up. He did not veto it, so it is passed. It is an official thing, and the ban is in motion. And the CEO is sweating his balls off because he released a statement on Twitter and TikTok with a bunch of propaganda saying fight for your TikTok is all about the First Amendment and we love the American people. It's the most American thing. All right, bro. You just don't want your company to go under. Quit trying to cut it out, bro. Just be honest. Don't try to appeal to my patriotism now because it ain't there. Wrong play. What was I going to say? So yeah, Biden actually signed it. It's in motion. It does not mean that TikTok is going to be shut down right away. For those unaware, I'm actually live on TikTok right now. You love this dude? Hey, I appreciate it. Shout out to all the followers. If you're new, hit the follow button and hit the like button. But anyways, so here's what's going to happen. Now that the bill has been passed, ByteDance, the company that owns TikTok, has to sell off. Basically, the American government wants an American company to own the American division of TikTok. So they have to sell it to the Microsofts, the Oracles, the Apples, an American company so that, you know, we can keep a watchful eye on TikTok because they're so scared of this shit. And they have, I believe, 6 months to sell it. But and they can get a 3 months, they can get a 3-month extension if within the 6 months there's a deal on the table. So if like they're negotiating but it's still not done, they can get a 3-month extension. So they have up to 9 months now to sell the company. If they don't successfully do it, don't be surprised if TikTok does not work on your fucking phone. So that's how it works. I've seen a lot of people running around talking about, oh, TikTok's dead. Like, it's not dead. They have not. It'll be dead in the next 9 months if there's not a sale. So keep your eye on this story. We're going to be watching like hawks to see if they make a sale. But I think the interesting that's developed is now this rumors came out that they're trying to find a loophole. They're trying to sell TikTok the brand, but maintain the algorithm because they know the American government. That's what they're worried about. They're worried about what they're doing with our data and that algorithm. That algorithm promoting degeneracy, basically. And my thing is, like, if they do this, I think this is a stupid workaround and a stupid loophole. Somebody want to buy it. I don't know if somebody will buy. Think about it. If you're okay, let me ask you a question. If you let's pretend like you're a billionaire, right? This might be hard because some of you niggas is broke in the chat. Not Cash though, because he dropped some subs. Pretend like you're a billionaire. You want to make some money, and you see an opportunity to potentially invest in TikTok and make money off of that. But the caveat is it doesn't come with the algorithm. Now, if you're a billionaire trying to make money, or millionaires can't afford TikTok. If you're trying to make money, why would you buy a platform whose biggest strength is the algorithm and its machine learning without that algorithm? Keep up with me, broke people. So when you say, oh, it's going to sell, I disagree. That's essentially you going to Honda and them trying to sell you a car without an engine in it. Tax write-offs. How would that be a tax write-off? Like, how would that be a tax? Like, what are you talking about? Like, just to buy it to get a tax write-off? Like, it would have to be generating a decent amount of money. If there's no algorithm there, it's not going to be generating anything. Like, what are you guys talking about? Is that data they taking as serious? Who knows, man? It's a bunch of boomers in there just throwing out terms. Taxes. Portfolio. Brand value is still huge though. Yeah, I guess. Maybe they could sell it to where there's like a weaker algorithm, like their meat and potatoes, they hold on to that themselves, but then they give some weaker algorithm that they just came up with, I guess. But a tax write-off, that'd be crazy just for like a tax write-off. Because in order for it to be a tax write-off, it's got to be business expenses there. So like, you think a billionaire would just buy it to say, oh, I have to maintain these servers, this is a tax write-off? My thing is, if it's losing them shit tons of money though, maybe if it can break even, maybe. Like that's such a crazy risk. The government just wants full control of its viewers. The government wants full control. The Matrix. I also think they're just old too. Bobby Kotick was talking about buying it. Not him in specific, but him and like a conglomerate, like a group of investors. The biggest tax write-off in history behind Activision. Well, to be fair, Call of Duty is still one of the best-selling games of all time. I'm not going to call Activision a tax write-off for Microsoft. That's not fair. When Call of Duty comes to the Game Pass sales are going through the roof. You mean to tell, because then it turns the best-selling game, one of the best, it's still in the top 5. I mean, we brought up that chart. It's still in the top 5 best-selling games every year. You're turning one of the best-selling games every year into essentially a pseudo free-to-play game. If niggas know they can get Call of Duty every year for instead of $70, but now 10 or 15 a month, that's not a tax write-off. Game Pass subscriptions are going up. And then you add all that other value into it. And it's like, keep in mind, it's one of the things we talking about. It appeals to the 60%. Thank you, Mate the Great. It appeals to the 60%. Remove your ego out of it. Remove your feelings out of it. We're just talking about from an everyday person. We're not talking about the people who play Dragon's Dogma or the people who play Zelda. We're talking about niggas who play Fortnite and Call of Duty. That absolutely appeals to them. Would the average person even notice the algorithm change like that? I think so if the algorithm change isn't as tailored, because I mean, that's what TikTok has been known for. So if it's just something wildly uninteresting, like Facebook Reels, like how many of y'all know Facebook got their own Reels? Like there's IG Reels and there's also Facebook Reels. If it's like, if it turns into Facebook Reels, where it's like just a bunch of uninteresting content, not tailored to the user, people would notice. But hey, maybe you're right. Maybe it could be a tax write-off. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around what's the payoff on that. Like, can they even break even on that? TikTok algorithm gives you gems of random shit. Yeah, TikTok's gonna turn into the Twitter. Thank you. Yeah, actually, you know, that's a good one, Cammy. Yeah, like it'll turn into the Twitter For You page. Every day I see on the For You page shit that I'm like, bro, I don't follow this person. Why is this dumbass shit on my my timeline, bro? It's already an addiction though, slightly worse than crack. It ends up being privately owned, then yeah, it could technically be a write-off. Just depends on the technicalities. Yeah, I feel that. Either way, this is interesting. It's interesting. Like I said, I'm gonna be keeping my eye on this joint. Is there a link to the background music? Yeah. It's actually on the top of my, matter of fact, here. It's literally my pinned tweet on my profile. About to send you the link. There you go. Here, I'm gonna put it in here for y'all too. Go support my royalty-free playlist. There you go. I put it in there too. Y'all go support that. So even if they have an American company handle the data, it's still a wrap. No. That's the purpose. They want an American data to handle the data. They want an American company to handle the data. They rather Zuckerberg have your data than the dude from Singapore. What do you think will happen if TikTok is brought by Big Soldier? You're just talking dust. Don't get a 600. I'm not gonna lie, nigga. You becoming the new Ronin. Cut it out. This is not a power vacuum. This is a banocracy. Okay. It doesn't mean you need to take his place. How do you make money from royalty-free music subscriptions? Nah, just you get paid off of streams. So like in the music industry, I believe, and don't quote me on this, I believe at least with Spotify, every 1,500 views or streams is one album sale. So like you get it's like a percentage. So like every month I get like a little check basically for my distribution. That's all it is. So like whenever you stream it, it's like it's free for you, and it just makes it's like passive income basically for me. That's the play. That's the hustle. I help people and I make some passive income in return because times is getting hard. So you gotta think outside the box basically. Do you see they caught bare people botting the Spotify streams? Yeah. There's a bunch of people botting and shit. There's a bunch of people botting on Kick, period. I mean, people bot, you know? They bot in video games. Shit. See, I'm gonna have to look into that. Yep. That's how a lot of your favorite artists, like most of their sales come from streams. It doesn't come from actual physical sales. So when you see DJ Academic say Drake sold 300,000 like the first week, like a good probably 275 is streams. Like, no, who do you know bought an album like in today? Who do you know is buying albums? That's because every 1,500 account. My question I've always been curious about is who in the music industry decided that a 1,500 streams equals an album sale? That's what I've always been curious about. Because in my opinion, it doesn't. Like, you can bring up like a popular artist like, I don't know, like Coi Leray, right? A popular TikTok artist, at least. If we go to her biggest song has over 400 million plays, 2 of them. And she has 100 minutes. She has some very high number joints, right? She can't sell tickets. And this is like not even a pick on her. This is a lot of rappers. I mean, I think J. Cole said it in a song recently. Or somebody did. Where it's like you're getting millions of streams, which count towards album sales, but they can't sell out a 2,000 person venue. Not arena, but a 2,000 to 5,000 person arena, a venue, like a small club. So I'm like, who decided that 1,500 streams equals an album sale? It makes me, I feel like that number might be a little too low for these rappers. Cause I'm like, niggas is not showing up to your shows. You can't sell a t-shirt. Do you really have fans? Like, I don't know. The Weeknd Spotify stream is crazy. Numbers is crazy. Yeah, it's an arbitrary number. It's a very vanity metric. Let's look at some of these trailers. Soul Mass, Stories of Soul. Childish Gambino said that on his new song. Oh, it was Childish Gambino? Okay. Yeah, like I know I heard it. Somebody say it. I don't know why I thought it was Cole. Official ranged attacks. Official launch trailer. Pinball effect. You don't got fans. You got catchy hooks. Gambino dropped his new album. Nah, he dropped a song leaked. He didn't even drop a song. He leaked. What else do we have? Reddit River City Girls 2. They really pushing For Honor DLC. Yeah, it's kind of like you can literally listen to anything with a tap, whereas before I was much more selective with what I heard. Yeah, because you're not spending as much money. It's a $10, $20 subscription a month for the streaming service. So it's like that's all, I've always been curious who decided the science behind what equals a sale in a stream. What up, Speaks? Because back in the day when people bought albums, that means you had fans. Because like buying an album is a process if you actually think about it. You like somebody's music so much you're willing to drive to the store and then pull out your credit card or spend some cash. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a process. You're burning gas. It didn't leak. He showed the tracks on his IG Live. No, the HQ I think leaked. I don't know where that HQ came from. I buy the vinyls at least. True. What's the first album you bought? Chingy. That's a true story. Chingy's first album. What was it called? Jackpot. What else we got? Saga Emerald. Age of Water. Can't even name 5 people for the XXL this year. I couldn't do it last year. Pokemon Sleep. What? The one with Right There. Yeah, the one with Right There, his debut album. He said, Man of Culture. Yeah, it came out when I was like in middle school, I think. I was like in the 6th grade or something. Played the hell out that. I had my little CD player. I played the hell out that damn album. Shit, I bought a bunch of different albums. I don't got any more now. I wish I still had my collection, but yeah, that was the first album I ever bought. All right, let's look at some of these trailers. I'm a baller, baby. Soul Mask gameplay. Full Sail University. JG would be dope for the XXL. JG raps now? Did I miss something? All right, let's get the Full Sail University game. ICDC exclusive. You uninstall Rise of Ronin yet? No, I didn't beat it. You saw this the other day? It did look familiar. What am I looking at? Next.
Is this truly all you got? Stuck between.
Oh, shout out to Fiona. This looks like a little bit of Freedom Planet. What was the name? Gunvolt. Gunvolt Azor a little bit. Yeah, Mega Man.
Scared of a little frostbite?
Try laser. Contra beam.
Execute. I'm gonna bash you into cyberspace.
Damn, they got 2 G4 hosts in this damn game. What the fuck?
Bon voyage.
Damn, they didn't give me the invite. 3? 3? Damn, is this a G4 alumni video game? They didn't invite me? This is crazy.
Bug zapper.
This is crazy. I'm about to yell at them. Another reveal coming soon. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I didn't get the email, chat. They left me out. They left me out, man. Yeah, they had a whole reunion without me. That's crazy. They know I wanted to voice act too. JG don't want to rap no more ever since XXL had that guy with the baby powder hairline.
Rated M for mature.
I don't get the joke. What are y'all talking about with the JG shit? TBH reveal coming soon. TBH DLC. So this would be, in Elden Ring terms, this would be what you use for the scrub playthrough. These are the magic users right here using laser guns and shit. Why you play a Souls-like game to stand in the corner and shoot a fucking laser? You said, imagine Fat Ass was in it. He not gonna be in it. They took him out of the last game he was in. What was it? Sea of Stars? I wonder if you can combo the guns. You said that's Remnant though? That's different though, because that's a shooter. It's built all around it. With a game with swords, it's cheating. You're a cheater. Looks like she's doing the same thing. I'm going to get my copy tomorrow morning. Best Buy opens at 10 a.m. I will be in the parking lot at 9:30. And I'll be driving straight home to boot it up. I'll be in the parking lot 9:30. I will be requesting my copy at 10. I will be live by 10:45 probably.
Sure.
Depending on the traffic. Let's get it. They're gonna look at you wild picking it up. Somebody gotta do it. I heard in the reviews it said the soundtrack is fire.
Thank you.
Why watch the trailers? Why not?
Were you the one who sent the rescue signal?
This is
That's
the largest land
that's who did it?
I've seen in my life.
Even in the darkest times, it's always safe to bet on human survival.
The Twitter bot said it flopped already? Who said that? What?
I'd like to know the truth.
Why are you so worried? I mean, our ultimate
Feels
goal is
Nier
to
inspired.
save
The person who's in charge of the music also did the music for Nier.
Earth and the future of humanity.
Humanity
She's the future of humanity? Oh my
for
god.
survival can be found in Mother Sphere.
This is what she left for the
The
world.
story ain't gonna make no sense in this, I can tell.
Everyone's happy to call you the Angel just because you came from the colony.
Nobody roams these lands free of suffering.
What stuff they complaining about, Red Sage?
Important, right?
This one won't be easy either.
No
It
one
won't
has
be
ever
easy.
made it back alive.
All I ask is you give us hope.
May your memories live
May
on.
your memories live
May
on.
your memories live on.
Forever. Is this what Adam was talking about? We have to go down.
You can't come back from this.
That skin looks like Bayonetta.
This is my battle.
So dramatic.
everyone. I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help. I'm so sorry.
IGN put Starfield over this. Hey, Starfield was one of the best-selling games of last year. That's the funny part. Everybody shits on it, but it was one of the best-selling games of last year. You watching the NFL draft tonight? I do not like football. I do not care about that. Pinball, it's back. Anybody? Am I the only one that didn't like Nier's? Nah, I wasn't a fan of Nier either. I liked Nier's combat, but I hated the navigation in it. It was absolutely awful. The map system, it made me turn the game off. I uninstalled it because the map was ass in that game. I hated it. Navigation made me stop midway. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Pinball's back. Saga Emerald Beyond. I just got tired of getting lost.
Well, the Emerald Wave is pointing me toward that door over there. So no, yeah.
When I grow up, I want to be a totally amazing witch. Of course, because no matter where I go...
Yo, shout out to Jordan Blaze with the sub.
Amaya Ashling, Witch of Polkra.
Yeah, this is a no for me. Age of Water.
Imagine a life where the constraints of society have dissolved into the watery abyss.
No, imagine a life of Gungaga.
The monotonous grind.
Shout out to Jordan with the sub.
The ceaseless hum of factories. All silenced and surrendered to the
online naval adventure.
In their
survival game.
Expanse of open water beckon.
This is a survival.
Of a long lost civilization, weapons.
Been playing Mario Sunshine. Not gonna lie, real nice to play a game and not be lost. Only thing about Mario Sunshine is the camera. It didn't age very well, but that's still my favorite Mario.
A formidable presence on the seas, capable of facing the fiercest storms and the most ruthless enemies.
Yeah, this is a survival game. No, thank you. After seeing Ethos post him going back to play Destiny, TBH, what bad game do you find yourself going back to play? Bad game? None. I'm not Ethos. I'm not crazy. Pokemon Sleep. Played Fallout 76. The question was, what bad game do you find yourself going back to play? That was my first time playing it, so I didn't go back and play nothing. You know, there's somebody that watched this trailer. And black people don't sleep. All they do is crime. They don't sleep. This is stupid. Fucking DEI Pokemon. What did I just look at? Watch the Pokemon Sleep trailer. Pokemon Sleep is a fitness sleeping app developed by Select Button. Users can track... You think Pokemon niggas work out? They don't even shower. This is crazy.